Welcome back to Dad's Foxbody Garage. I wanted to talk about a couple things, and I'm going to do some work on the car. So if you watched last week, you'll know that I closed out saying that we were going to get a little rain around here, and looking forward to working on the car because there's nothing else better to do than work on the car. Well, that turned into crazy high winds, knocking the power out to 180,000 people, and I was one of them, without power for 4 days. So it was 86 degrees in the home, about 70% humidity, I believe. Outside was in the 90s. It was miserable. So we didn't really hang around the house a whole lot, but I did have my buddy Kevin bring over this hood, and if you remember, you haven't seen the hood in a long time, but this had a big hole in it. Somebody had cut this out here, and oh, what else? Oh, the support in the middle was cut out, and it was just a real hack job. So my buddy Kevin actually volunteered to take on the challenge of fixing this thing, and I really didn't expect to get this back in this condition. It is really something. I'm sure the camera doesn't do it justice, but it was not. It had damage all over it, and granted, it's a cheap hood to begin with. I've got it off a marketplace. I think it was under $100. It was like 80 bucks or something. Well, like in this area here, it just like curved in like on a 45-degree angle for some reason, and then the back edge was super thick, so it wouldn't even close. Just not a very well made mold that made this hood, And I don't know why this area was cut out here. Maybe it was for nitrous purge or turbo piping or something. I don't know. But anyway, he did an awesome job. The finish is really cool. It's like I'd call it a satin. I'm gonna do pins to hold it down. I don't want this thing flying up. So I took off he took off the hardware up top here and made that diamond plate. But as you can see in the back, he capped off where the people butchered it up, and I have to get one more bolt. I lost one of the bolts down the cowl when it was off. I just have the cowl on there so for fitting purposes. I still have to align the front end and all that stuff, but I think it really turned out awesome. Haven't done pins before. That'll probably be a video. I've seen some videos on it, how you mark the top of the pin with paint and close the hood on it, and then you can drill your hole. So we'll be playing that game eventually, but I think tonight, since we got power, it's relatively cool out here, I'm going to start adjusting the valves of the rockers. So without any more, I'm gonna start working. Alright guys, been working on it for probably an hour. I got the rockers set, and pretty confident I got them correct. And went on to start cleaning up the intake manifold, and I noticed there's a little bit of oily residue on the inside of the blower too, not just on the outside. So I'm gonna have to look at the seals on that guy, because it only has a couple hours runtime on it. It shouldn't be leaking, and that's thick oil too. It's like gear lube. But I'm at top dead center, dropped in the distributor. Gaskets are just sitting there. I don't know if any of you guys have come across this before. This is with it, the gasket sitting in its right spot, but there's a lip there. It has to move up to there to not give a lip on the port. I mean, I can do that. I'll put some contact cement or something on the back of that and get it where I want it, and then drop the head on. But I just thought that was strange. Guess I've never had such large ports before where that was a problem. Usually the gaskets fall inside the port. But these are the good Felpro gaskets. They recommended. So yes, that's what I'll end up doing, I guess. Or maybe put a little bit of spiz on the back of that and stick it on there. Whatever works. But I'm gonna head in. It's 7:30. Time for dinner. And next time I'll be dropping the intake on, probably getting the boost gauge out so I can put the port on the intake before I put the blower on. But I need to go through the blower, and I might need a seal kit or something on that. Anyhow, that's it, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Sorry there wasn't much content. Like I said, I had a heck of a week with the power outage and all that, and I did want to showcase the hood as the primary feature of this episode, and you know, thank my buddy. He did an awesome job on it. And you know, I keep saying this, we're gonna get there, it's gonna be running. But tomorrow is August 1st, and anybody who lives in Michigan knows August is the big season. So everybody starts cruising, their historic vehicles come out. I don't have a historical vehicle plate on Stormtrooper because I can drive that anytime I want. But a lot of cars are going to start coming out, and I know I'm going to want to get Colypso out a few times still this year and do some shakedowns and at least make it drivable. You know, so I can get it over. I want to get over to my buddy's house so we can put a subframe on the bottom of it and maybe tackle a little bit of body work while the weather is still nice. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and like I said, merch is still available. Lots of stickers for the windshield. I don't know if I showed you this before, but see across the windshield there, I got blue, well, red, white, and blue. And also have lots of t-shirts and sweatshirts available. I'm looking into starting an online store, so it'll be easier to purchase them. But if you want anything, just reach out and we'll make it happen. But thanks again for watching.